Well, welcome back again to Shogun Total War 2. I thought I was going to have a problem uploading the one last night actually, because I had a power cut. Not had one of those for a long time, but lasted about half an hour as well. So, spiced life up, made things a little bit different, but it has given me a chance to have a look around, as I always do. It takes me a while to work out what I'm going to do, but if I look on here, I can find that I have an ninja that needs to be upgraded. So, I'm going to do that. I don't need the extra campaign movement, I don't think, for armies for this one. And I am going to go for the assassin one because I want good quality assassins, and I know it's a good idea to have agents that are good at various things, but unfortunately I'm just going to have to stick with what I've got. I just can't work out, I'm afraid, what which ones that I need and when. What I am aware of though is I've dropped my stopwatch somewhere, so I'm going to go and have a look for it and come back to you in a minute. Okay, stopwatch back in place. That's good. Just got knocked off. So, right. Okay. Now the other thing is I've got a monk that's hasn't moved yet, as you can see from there, because the bar's full. One of the good things about this as well, by the way, is it tells you, whether a monk's done anything. Even if it's only moved a very short distance, it will still knock the bar down. So, it gives you an idea where they are. Well, I want to affect one of these forces here, really, demoralise them. So I'm going to bring them around here. As you know, I don't think the demoralisation is working. I really don't, because it certainly hasn't been demoralising in a way that I would expect it. Let's just demoralise this one then. I wanted to take the monk. Oh, that's good. I wanted to take the monk round because I think it's silly. I find this with all these games, the Total War games, is that monks and ninjas, or whatever you call them, missionaries and provocateurs, things like that, they get in the way of your armed forces moving through, even on bridges. Like one man prevents an army from moving through and you end up going 10 turns around and things like that. All very silly, really. Right, okay, next thing is I want to attack those. I'm going to attack these, by the way. Here's a bit of a tip for people. See, I'm starting to learn now. These can't retreat again. If I were to attack these other ones here, they could retreat, and they would retreat as well, by the way. But I'm just going to auto-resolve this. There's much point in fighting that, is there really? Surely he's not going to give him a victory in that one, is he? Well, he's not going to give him a victory. I shouldn't lose more than about 25 men in that, should I really? I hope. Okay, took me a while to do. 15 men. Oh yes, I'll accept that. Well, all those bowmen that are on there, definitely. Maybe demoralisation works when you're going to auto-resolve, but not when you actually fight the battle. I don't know. There's nothing, again, in the Total War Encyclopedia that you get with the game that tells you anything about it, the automatic one. Okay, so that's those out of the way, and these I want moving in the right direction, because I want them to be attacking Sagami, or whatever it is, I don't know. Anyway, I thought maybe about spending some of this money on farms and things. One thing I haven't done is move these back in here yet. Okay, and I'm already recruiting in there, aren't I? I'm pretty sure I'm already recruiting up at the top as well, so I won't bother looking at that one. But anyway, that's it. End of turn. Now, I'm especially interested in where the Takeda go now. The next one's along. Into Warren. Oh, here we go. Straight away. Right, okay. They're attacking somebody, I don't know what it is, my vassal or something. So I'm going to retain my honour in all of this and do the honourable thing. I'm hoping by doing that I keep the Shogun off me for as long as possible. Long delay. I don't quite know what my allies and vassals are doing at the moment, but they seem to be building armies and moving troops out. I see those green ones that you see on the top right map there, squashed between my territories. I see him move past my northern territory sometimes with large armies, so that's got to be good, isn't it? Oh right, we've got a rebellion in there already. So it does seem to be working on this Total War one, doesn't it? In the Shogun 2 Total War one, that you can destroy a nation by destroying its infrastructure, which is good. Right, I think I'll just go straight for the Citadel here. I think I'm going to have to fight this one. I know he hasn't got a lot of troops, but I think it'd be a good idea if I do fight this one. Mainly because, well, he's got some archers there, so he can cause me some pain, can't he? Right, what I'll do is, if it's a good battle, I'll show it afterwards. I'll do the save and record if I can remember to do it. Hey, look at that! The gates are open. That's interesting. I wonder why that's happened. I certainly didn't do that. Anyway, straight into the game. Well, as you can see, I've decided to come on this side of the battlefield. He expected me to come, look on the top right map a minute, there. That's where he put me to begin with, and that's where all his major forces are facing. So I've decided to come this way. In this, by the way, it doesn't give you the advantage of watching the enemy formation in advance, like it does. You know, if you've got a senior general in previous Total War games, then you can see his formation in advance. In this, you don't get that. So I've got all my missile armed troops, my bowmen, in the front, and I've got my hand combat troops just behind them in a line here, and then just behind those I've got my 2 lots of horse. The plan is to thin his ranks with my bowmen as much as possible, because I'm very, very bow rich in all of this. Now, a citadel isn't too bad because it's big, so you can stay out of the way in a citadel. You can hide at the back, really, if you like. In a stronghold, the enemy can virtually surround it and shoot you from everywhere in it. The trick of this one is to get in a position where I don't irritate his bowmen, which are facing the way he expected me to appear, down here, so I don't actually incite them to come and attack me. He should have some, was it Yari Samurai there, are they? And, so they're spear samurai, aren't they, those? And he's also got an archery tower here as well. So the idea is to keep away from the archery tower, to keep away from his archers, and shoot anything else we can get hold of. Notice he's hidden his general under there. Well, he's put them in there, hoping to attract me to come and shoot him, so that I will then get shot by the by that bow tower there. Remember, the gates are open on this, so I can attack at any time I like. Through those open gates. That looks like about 1 shot from 110 down to 86. It's quite a lot of men shooting to create that kind of damage, so it's not quite as effective as you might think it would be. 75 from 110, 74. There's probably 3 lots of bowmen there. There's probably 360 bowmen firing at him at that moment. I've got some of my other bowmen, you can see them over here, all lined up. They're all lining up to have a go there. I'm selecting my fire arrow as often as I can, but obviously it's a facility that runs down a lot. The other strange thing you'll find, by the way, is that the enemy never seem to run out of arrows when you're attacking a citadel. I don't know if on the battlefield they do, but we do. So if you line up in open order in front of people in a citadel, thinking you'll shoot arrow for arrow for arrow, then believe me, I've counted them. I've got to over 100 shots with the arrow that the enemy has made, and they still continue to shoot. I don't know if there are any arts, if you like, chi arts, or they Bushido arts rather, that will enable anybody to have 100 arrows. I suspect not. Whether you get more when you're in a fortress, I don't know. It's certainly not the case for us, because when we're in a fortress we have a limited amount of ammunition. So what have we got here? 33 out of... is it only 33 left? Wow. I'm targeting his best troops, of course. No need really, because I'm going to get them all. Anything he puts in my range, I'm going to get. I'm surprised that the AI isn't a little bit smarter about this, actually, and doesn't give these points away, and moves back into the main fortification over here. I suspect it's because of these areas here, these touch areas. Now, I can't remember how many of these you have to take in order to take the fortress. You know, it used to be in other fortresses that you had to take the central area, and that's all it was. In this game, I think you have to take a number of these. Should have researched that in advance, but I'm sure somebody will write a comment about that and tell us exactly what that is. So you probably have to control, say, 2 of those areas. Well, there's one of them, and there's another one which explains why he's got his archers around there, and he's got his well, he had troops around there as well. He's withdrawn from that one, thinking he'll defend that one first and then defend this one over here. So I think he's scuppered, really, because if he pulls back, then I would simply take 2 areas, and if 2 areas is enough to take the Citadel, then he's had it, basically. I suspect it's not, you know. I suspect you need more, because a stronghold has less. I think a stronghold just has 2 areas that you need to take, so I don't know though. Anyway, these are probably the Yari Ashigaru, are they? Yes, they are. You can tell that because he's got most men in there. I target those last because they're the least threatening to me, because when I attack, I'm attacking with swordsmen, and my sort of double-handed swordsmen, excellent samurai, are just too good, really, for peasant spearmen, there's no doubt about it. So, right. They do have some armour on them though, don't they? Yeah, so that might protect them a little bit. Right, okay, so we've got the first lot wavering or routing or whatever it is. What's those there? Yep. The general's still hidden in there. He's going to be the last to go, of course. Got some others over here. If you can break them all at the same time, then you win the assault, by the way. So if I went in there now, well, he's got 3 units already breaking, and charged him with my other units, I would eventually break them, and that would be enough to win the battle. All I have to do is break his remaining forces, which I could do. I could send my infantry in against these here now, my hand combat troops, attack those and break those fairly quickly, I would have thought, and at the same time I could throw in my horse against these bowmen, and that would rout them all at the same time, give me some extra chevrons, and jobs are good. But the only thing is, I'm on the border with the Akida, and the Akida look quite strong from what I can see, you know, in terms of the overall look of the map. So I'm wanting to retain as many of my men as possible, and I'm hoping now I've got this Citadel, or when I get this Citadel, I'm sure I will, one way or another, then I will then be able to raise some better quality troops in there anyway. So at some point I'm going to have to be getting rid of some of these troops that I've got here. Okay. I'm surprised that Katana Samurai have lasted as long as they have. I think I just wanted to get rid of some of these before. Yeah, there you go. I just wanted to get as many of those out of the way, because they were going backwards. So I didn't want a large force back here that I was going to have to attack afterwards. So I wanted to make sure there was just nothing left of them at all. What does that say on that one? Not in combat. Broken. It's just broken, isn't it? Yeah, that's a shame. I really need them to be completely shattered. They're broken as well. Okay. Right, so we've cleared out the whole of this bay. Not that much was left in there. They've gone. We've almost finished clearing out this bay now. Once these have gone, it's just going to be a case of taking out the general. Is he going to get up? I don't think so. Not with an arrow in the head. No, he's had it. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Bit of movement. No. Oh, look. He's gone straight through. Look. Straight through the back. Oh, he's got 2. He's got 2 in his backside. Oh, look. I think he's getting more, actually, from... Oh, no, he isn't. No, I'm afraid he's finally had it. He's given up the ghost. Okay. Made kebabs out of his thighs there. Where have we gone? Lost track. Ah, here he is. Okay, the trick now is to keep your bows... You can't see it on this, of course, but there'll be a red line going around there on the battlefield. And yeah, that's why only that one's gone, you see. I'm trying to keep away from this this bow tower, this archery tower here, so that I can just take out the corners there, just there. And then what I'm doing is, while I'm bringing my men up on this side here to just take out that corner, what I will do is inch some forward onto here so they just catch that tail there as well, and we can take some more out. The idea is to force him to leave that area there. Once he comes out of there, all the rest of my bowmen will have him. The idea, of course, is to avoid getting within archery range of that bow tower, because I can't hit it, but if I get to within my archery range of it, he's also within archery range of me. There will come a point when I've got to start working on some of these. They're still full, we've done nothing against those. They're still guarding this area here as archers, so they're going to stay under there until something comes up here that provokes them to turn around. So I am going to have to get a little bit closer there and just take out the corners of those men. The idea is to break them, but really once the general's gone, you know, that's the most important thing. When the general morale has gone, the general's morale has gone, and the other troops are all broken, then perhaps those archers might be tempted to give up the ghost. Actually, strange thing, you know, you get arrows through the thighs and stuff, the bags never burst. You know, the balloons that they've got on their backs, they never burst. That's a bit strange, isn't it? Okay, he's got to go. Oh no, he's still on 12, isn't he, out of 26, so he should still be okay for a little bit longer. I don't think the bow tower fires at all. We manage to just stay on the periphery of it. Now he's had it, because now what he's going to do is run right across where all my bows are.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, my lord.
Everything seemed to miss. Wow, look at that. And he's still standing. It's just bizarre, isn't it? Let's just come over here and see. Oh no, I can't get down there, can I? That's a shame. Oh, I've lost him now as well. Oh, they've all gone. Sorry about that. I missed the final moment. I was trying to try and get in this area here and watch those final arrows come through and hit him there. Anyway, on come the troops, the main troops. Well, I mean, they're obviously going to go and get the bowmen here. In fact, let's have a look at some of those go down. While ever you're outside the fortification, he won't leave this sheltered area here. He'll stay under there because he gets some cover from that. But unfortunately, let's see if I can get around this one. See some of them coming in. Here we go. There won't be as many this way, I'm afraid, because here we go. Oh yes, that's a nice one, isn't it? There we go. No, they're not going to like too much of that. It's in the flank. They've got no supporting units around them, and okay, they're in a fortification, but I mean, that's, I don't know, 10 out of 120, what's that, about 8% hit, is it, or something? I don't know. You see how this gives them some shelter, you see, so they're going to stay behind there. They know they're exposed otherwise. So, yeah, you see loads of them going into this shelter up here. Okay, and it looks like that's it. He's going. Excellent. In with the hand troops. Come on, you boys. The Yaris. The Katanas. And the Nodachis. Right. And more Nodachi. They're Date Nodachi, so I mean I can get those quicker, and they're better quality. Apparently they get a plus or something, a plus in the charge there. Oops, and there goes the telephone just at the wrong time. But anyway, that's the end of the battle for you now. So I'll hope somebody gets that phone. And I'll stop it here now, and then you can see the results of the battle and the rest of the campaign there. Well, I have to say that on paper that looks like a pretty successful battle, but it didn't feel it to me because I didn't get any chevrons for my melee infantry. I was hoping to get them in there amongst his, but we had so many archers, they did so well, it's incredible. Just reminds me of what Genghis Khan always used to say about fortresses. You know, why would you want to be cooped up in a situation like that? It's just not gallant, is it really? But anyway, I can't see. Yeah, the bow samurai there, they've got an extra chevron. Those bow samurai have got 2 chevrons there when they only had 1 before. So I picked up some chevrons for the bows. Not what I wanted really. It does make you wonder though why I need long range missiles, doesn't it, when I can do that? Anyway, he only had 2 lots of archers, so that's probably why. Peacefully occupy. And I've got my first citadel with minimal losses. If I look at that army in there, I should find lots to repair. I should find that most of them, in fact I'm looking at them, it looks like all of them will be fully replenished in only 1 turn, doesn't it? What's a low one? That's low. 5 turns. That's not because of what happened this turn though, of course, is it? So 5 turns to get that one back up to speed. So okay, okay, I have to say that I'm happy with that, I suppose. What I will be happy with, hopefully, is the Hojo are now down to 1 territory, and as everybody knows, I like now to get vassals. I don't know how this is going to work out because vassals can turn on me, I've found recently. So we'll have peace. We'll have a trade agreement. We'll have military access we get anyway. We'll have payments. Let's have a payment. We'll have 2,000 off you if you've got it. High still. 3,000, 4,000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How much money have they got? I don't understand. 20,000. Likelihood of success high. How on earth are they going to do that? Doesn't make any sense, does it? Anyway, okay. Let's see if they're going to pay me 20,000. Can't see that being right. Right. Your demands. Trade agreement. Peace treaty. Where's the vassal part? I missed the vassal. Right, okay. Likelihood of success moderate. I think it's because the amount that we're charging here, don't you? Oh, it's high now, you see. Okay, payments. Let's try again. But it was only moderate, wasn't it? Wow. Let's see if I can go more then, shall we? Not more. 10,000. See, they've got 10,000. They've got gold there. Maybe they have. 10,000. Likelihood of success moderate. No, that's not going to happen, is it? Well, let's do that. Let's do 5,000 then. Payment. Demand payment. 2, 3, 4, 5. See what that does. Moderate. I wonder if it's just that. Oh, what can we get it down to then? Demand payment. 2,000. High. Ah! In that case, let's see if we can get it to 3,000 then. Why not? 1, 2, 3. 3,000? High, still. Right, okay, let's go for that then, shall we? See if we can get it at 3,000. So, they're giving me a trade agreement, they're becoming a vassal, I've got a peace treaty, and they're going to pay me 3,000. So, let's see what we can do. They've taken it. Wow. 3,000. Plus half their wealth per turn. Oh, wow. Can you believe that? Now, I take it back. That battle was an incredible success. Can't believe it. 3,000. Oh, well. I don't know what to do now. I'm amazed. Absolutely amazed that I could get all of that out of them. Anyway, let's repair some buildings. I've got plenty of money to do it with. I'll spend their own money repairing their buildings, shall I? Where am I? Right, concentrate. Repair. 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 And repair, and oh, it's a shame actually that that one's the one that's damaged, because it's probably me that damaged it, to be honest, but at some stage. Okay, that's amazing. Hey, I mean, people have got to watch this video. I mean, if anybody's saying, is there anything more successful than that? I can't imagine it. Losing only a few men, taking a citadel, getting half their wealth, getting 3,000. Oh, anyway, you've heard the story. I'm just shocked. Okay, now come on, concentrate. Right, let's get my ninja doing something. Ninja. I want him to kill, if I've got the right one, the rebel leader. Let's just check which one I've got first. There's that one there, and there's this one here. So I'll have this one. I'll kill this rebel leader. 69%, only 150. Good job I got loads of money from the Hojo. I'm not going to watch that one. Oh, he's wounded. That'll do. That'll do for now. Oh, I did promise, didn't I, that I'd show the ninja videos, but sorry about that. Maybe there'll be another one. I've got another ninja to move anyway, so I might do something with him. Right, what am I going to do with the other one? I'm really most interested in... Oh, hang on, he's increased in rank. Right, I'm going to say I'm really most interested in destroying the Takeda, really, you know, sort of anything that they might do, because I think the Hojo have had it, haven't they, really? What's this one? Infiltrator? Misdirection, exotic weapons, I don't know, military spy, subterfuge. This one was the assassin one, wasn't it? So let's go for these. Hey, I can get this now. Poisoner. Oh, let's get this one then. Okay. I should spend a bit more time working those out, shouldn't I? But anyway, they're going quite well, so I'm pleased about those. And everything's going too well at the moment, isn't it, actually? So let's go and have a look. See, oh, what did I press then? Did I move my map all over the place then? Do something strange. Let's turn it back again a bit. Is that it? Probably. Okay, this ninja... What am I doing? I keep pressing the wrong flaming buttons here. There's got to be food here somewhere, isn't it? Look at that, there's no food around. I want to damage his food supply, upset... Is that it? What's that? Irrigation? I thought that was a horse thing, but obviously not. Chance of success 50. It's not brilliant, is it? It's going to cost 200. We'll watch this one then, shall we? Since I agreed that I would show them. Oh, good. Successful. Has he gone improved himself as well? Let's have a look. Not from what I can see. It takes a while before it gives you the message, doesn't it, really? So, I know I said that before, but it's true. Right, now the other thing I wanted to do was get these monks doing something for me. I have a feeling I might need to put one of them eventually in here to make the place happy, because it's going to have a problem with food, isn't it? Certainly. In the meantime, though, I think what I'll do is I'll just scout east, perhaps with this one. I know you're not supposed to use them as scouts really, but I just need to see what's there. That's the problem. I've no idea what's around here, you see. Ah, well, that's given me a pretty good idea. It looks a bit... can't see any more. It looks a bit bare, doesn't it? Looks like there's a chance for me to do something there, doesn't it? Right, okay, let's get the other one then. This one here. And I'll put him into here, just to minister to this settlement here. Doesn't cost anything to do that, does it? I don't think you get any points for that either, so... just to make them happier, even happier, I should say. You know, particularly for when the army comes out. Well, they're on a +8 at the moment. I'm sure he'd have helped with that. You could see that in there anyway if you wanted to look. Okay. I think I need to spend a bit more money. Get some bows in here. I'm a little bit worried that this here borders. Oh, I'm pleased now, of course, that I can't see anything more than this, but you know, maybe I should have sabotaged that actually. I don't think I could have reached it anyway, could I? But come on, why don't you show me who you are? Come on. Oh, it is doing, I think. Oh, look at that. It's just, mind you, they've got good chevrons, haven't they? Lots of spears and lots of bows. The bows are the ones that bother me for the very reason I've just been showing you the Citadel attack now. Citadel attack. So, right, okay. I'm getting the bows in Musashi, the best bows that I can get. I think I'll risk bringing my ships around now as well. I've been hiding them away, really. I left two, you know, the two that I stole, if you like, that I captured. Over to sort of look after my port, but I've been keeping these back, and it's basically because of these Hojo. You know, I don't suppose I've shown you that, have I? But the Hojo have been around and threatening, and they've had some pretty big fleets around as well. I think they've got pretty good ships as well. But anyway, let's go and have a look. They might have even been affecting my trade routes as well, those Hojo ships. Oh, I can't remember. I'm sure they were at some stage. Well, I can't see how anything else really is a threat. Let's bring them into this bay here then, shall we? Eventually. When the time comes. Right, well, I think I've got a bit more money than I expected to spend. 5,300 odd. God, blimey. Right, there is a place that I put off building something. I think it might be that one. It's one of those ninja dens. Yeah, I can. You see, I've got a choice of building. I sort of held on thinking I might need to build something else there. But I'm going to risk it now. I'm going to build a ninja den. Because I want to be able to produce a few more of these ninja. They're quite handy, aren't they? And I'm thrilled to bits, aren't I, with this? Right, I think the only other thing is... the food, you see we're on -4 there. I know I can't get any more in there, but if I just pick on that place first, I can move across, can't I? Just see if there are any others that I can get food in. So I'm getting food there, so that'll give me a +1. There's another one +2. Another one +3. Another one +4. Right, good. So there must be one. Oh, what's this one? Let's get that one then in there, shall we? Yeah. Okay, so that will cater for my -4 that I'm running at the moment. Obviously I'll be able to build in the place that I've just taken as well, but at the moment I'll just take half the wealth of this place and be happy with that. But I can't see him surviving. You see, he'll be on a -4 there. He hasn't got any army in there. Next time he has a rebellion in there, he's had it anyway, so I don't think they're going to last very long. I really don't. I mean, I hope they do. I really do hope they last long enough to survive a few attacks so that I can then take this area and then double back into this to take this as well. But at the moment I'm a bit wary about this link here, because he can come straight through on that road there. It's a jump straight through into my territory, so I need to do something about that. I need to build some troops in here, get some troops in here, because of course I get 5 naturally from here anyway when this is repaired. So I get 2, 4, 5, I get 7 from that in fact. So I can take about 7 of those out of there and either attack up here with them. Bit of a risk because I'm dividing that force in the face of the enemy then, but or also I could bring 7 back here, recruit 1 here, that gives me 8, and then I've got 9, 10, 11, 12, so I've got almost enough to be able to defend it. I wonder if it's worth raising another one in here as well. Another bow unit maybe that I can get into there eventually if there's time. I'm going to. Yep. So if they can get there in 2 turns, then that should give them a little bit of extra help if the enemy do come through here. Anyway, I'm not sure how much time I've got left, so I'm just going to do an end turn, see what happens. Oh, my ship moved a long way there, didn't... Oh no, it wasn't mine, that was the Hojo, wasn't it? Oh, he's coming this way. Damn. Ah, he's got nothing in there though, has he? So if I leave that citadel and take my army out and go and attack his other army, I should be okay, shouldn't I? Ah, Takeda's army. Heading straight for my weak point. Somebody said, it sounded like really good advice as well, you know, don't trade with someone if it's going to trade through an enemy area, because they can then see your or a potential enemy or whatever, yeah, because they can see the vulnerable parts of your clan. Can you believe that? Oh dear. Is this worth doing? Is it really honestly worth doing?